Legends is going pretty good for me. I'm almost at 5900 at reset. We've been doing consistently pretty well with my new army. I'm hoping that this is proof that it is a very, very viable army. The fact that I'm able to climb consistently high, like I'm pretty sure you can just run some Discord bot commands or something on my tag if you want, but it is a very, very capable army. And I'm gonna continue just providing tutorials on it for you guys. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna hopefully start running into a lot more difficult bases, and this very base just might be a prime example of that. Okay, that multi inferno doesn't look like it's gonna cause too many problems. I just have to find out how I want to get my king hooked into the center. Okay. Cool. I'm thinking I'll get a fireball on that builder hut. That should be sufficient. So let's see. And then I'm thinking I'll take my throwers towards the town hall because my throwers can literally reach everything without entering the base. And if I can send my own king into the monolith compartment, then there's a better chance that I could get him hooked into the core, which works perfectly for me. So that's pretty much all I'm really looking for. Yeah, I think no need to waste any invises over here. I'll just very slowly do this. Perfect. Okay, great. And as soon as this goes down, perfect. Great. Skeleton spell up in front. 2 ice golems with... Yeah, okay. So let these guys kind of just move around. Really no worries. I guess headhunters. King? Yes, perfect. That's all I'm looking for. I will just overgrow the town hall for a little bit because clearly it's not going to be an issue and I don't want to worry about the splash immediately. Let's drop the BB dragon here. Let's try to push our queen and whatever else is even remaining into the base to some extent. And super soon, I believe I should be able to rage up the throwers. Yep. Okay, let's rage them up. And that should be able to very quickly erase the entire town hall area. And that's another base that has gone down without the need for mini prints. Okay, well, that's that's pretty straightforward. Okay, cool. Queen should be able to survive all the way by herself. I don't think it's too much of a problem. You can see like why dealing with the town hall can be a problem, especially with such a big split, right? Your warden just doesn't get healed anymore. I feel the healers prioritize your throwers a bit more. So yeah, just something to be slightly careful about. Completely crushed base. That's a lot of swag. Like a hero with like 6 spells, and I don't even know. Anyways, just there you go. Easy army. Take some value to just set a funnel and get going. Alright, next base. Definitely some interesting spell towers. I'm guessing it's some sort of mind game for RC charges. But what can I do? What can I personally do on this one? Like if I want to get it doesn't make sense to get a fireball on a rage tower. It's gonna take way too long. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a quick fireball. The spell towers are not too much of a problem. I just have to ensure 2 things. Crusher mortar, I'm not gonna walk into it. Okay, that is a problem. I'm hoping my warden can snipe that archer tower next. No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna lose like a healer or something. I might lose 2 healers. Okay. Think. You know what? I'll just... Okay, great. You know, I will make that invisible. Just take whatever value. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, as soon as that goes down, I'm just gonna make my warden come here. Okay, and I think everything is accessible, so I shouldn't be waiting too long. I just wanted that quick fireball as usual, and we can get going. Okay, perfect. I got the intersection. I'm just gonna try to keep an eye out on everything. Okay. Looking fine. I'm just gonna freeze the minion prince once again. I'm hoping that that one throw doesn't steal all the healers. Oh man, that's just gonna be a pain. I'll overgrow the town hall as usual. Yeah, that should allow everybody to get some time to move into the area. Yep, that one thrower is just slacking. Oh my god. Okay, but it's okay. I can drop the skeleton spell in a good way. That one thrower is just walking into the base. Man, what a pain. But I should be able to do this. Let's use our minion prince for the core this time. Let's also keep my throwers, warden, everything just invisible. Let's freeze up the entire core. Think we're looking okay. Let's once again make my warden invisible. Okay, I think we're fine. Cool. Yeah, warden is able to sustain the damage, no problems. And we have our furnaces kind of just helping us on the back end. Yeah, looking cool. Cool. We had to use our minion pins on this one. The core was just way too much of damage, unlike the previous base, where the core was, well, it was a hook tower. I just had to get my king in. So there you have it. I guess I got a little unlucky with these open walls and the one thrower just kind of walking in, but it's not too difficult to sustain as long as you're kind of zoomed out. It's a very slow moving army. There's not much to worry about in that sense compared to like a warden walk. Like you have to rage your warden and like just ensure he's not going to immediately die. It's just a very convenient army. I like it a lot. Alright, next base is ready for us. Yeah, everything is reachable for throwers in there. Just wondering. Okay, I think I should fireball this poison tower, like the right one. I in case it wasn't clear. It just makes the most sense, right? And then I can send my throwers down towards the bottom of the base. I think that's a good idea. But how am I gonna make my king access this entire core? No, it's an answer. It's a question I'm gonna have to answer for myself later. Not something for me to worry about right now. I'm just wondering, can I get a fireball down already? It might be possible. Yeah, okay, I'll just set up a headhunter here. Oh man, that's just inconvenient. Perfect, great. We got the fast fireball we needed. 2 minutes 15 on the clock. And we can get started over here as well. I'll drop like these archers over here to kind of set a funnel for me later. And we'll get started up on top. Cool. I think we are looking fine. It's just a lot of wall breakers I'm going to have to burn through. That's the only problem. And I'm hoping I can save my king ability for the second half, honestly. Okay, my throwers will be forced to push through the base. I will overgrow it. What are those Teslas? Oh my. And looks like I've lost all of my healers on top as well. So that's a bit of a problem. And I've lost my warden as well. Okay. But I still have my king ability to kind of save me. So let's pop that now. I will save my minion prince for the back end of the base. Yeah, I think right now. Let's rage up my core because my queen is getting a good amount of tanking. And let's freeze all of that for the back end. Yeah, basically I'm just trying to save my queen and minion prince right now. I'm just dependent on them for most of the damage. My king will survive the entire back and I'm pretty sure of that. It's just about saving my minion prince now. And the furnaces. Let's just ice block my minion prince for a bit. I'm hoping the furnaces can kind of come through and save me. Okay. My minion prince might have to clutch this. Come on, go grab that last Tesla. Phew. This one is coming a bit tighter. But I think I'll get it. Yeah, I guess the traps were much better. Looks like not much I can do about that. Healers immediately died for my queen end of the base. It's whatever. Like it's a bit unfortunate, but we get it down one way or the other. I should have paid a little bit more attention to my warden. I still had 2 invis spells to save him. Definitely could have saved him. I had 2 invises and a rage. If I would have saved him, then I could have pushed my throwers through the core a bit more easier. But that's okay. Just some mistakes to learn from. We move on to the next one. Right. Straightforward base, but the fact that this is such a heavily reused base makes me feel like this guy has custom traps, and even the underleveled walls. This guy might have done something different to have climbed up this far. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not very sure. There's no way for me to necessarily get a super quick fireball. I might have to invest my rage early, but that's something we'll see now. I'm hoping I haven't made a mistake, but it looks like, yeah, my Sneezy is out of range of the air defense. That's something I should have checked. If you're starting your Warden Walk near the air defense, always check if you are safe from your Sneezy getting sniped by the air defense as soon as you place him. So just before you start your attack, like place down don't place down anything, just click on the air defense and then see if it's out of range or whatever. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna wait for this warden walk to go on for a little bit. Remember, I can go on until around 2 minutes or so that's a pretty good estimate. Looks like I'm gonna have to use an extra invis on the Tesla that popped up below, but that's okay. So I can lock him down pretty soon. Lock him there. I think we'll get the clan castle out on this one. And immediately I'm just going to start the throwers now. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to drop a skeleton spell up ahead. Looking cool. Looking good. One extra balloon just in case there's some black mines waiting for me. And let's overgrowth all of that so I can like deal with the enemy heroes as well as I'm getting there. Oh, let's freeze that. I don't want to deal with that right now. Poison the enemy queen. Seems fair. Okay, now we can slowly trickle in our headhunters to deal with the enemy king and just whatever. Okay, I have plenty of wall breakers left as well, so that's going to be super helpful. I'm just going to rage up, maybe make everybody invis. Oh great, my furnaces are now helping out for the town hall region. Perfectly fine. My warden's going to die there. Looks like there's a bunch of skeletons, but at least the town hall should go down. Okay, yeah, perfectly fine. We're all good. Throwers managed to sustain through that damage. All okay. No need for minion prince on another attack, and that's a triple. Okay, great. Yeah, that was very nice fireball value. I think this gives a good estimate for how long you can spend on a warden walk, provided that you immediately start your throwers and heroes as soon as the fireball drops. So I had like 20 seconds left, and I think I got my fireball down around like 2 minutes 10. So you can look at 2 minutes as your hard stop for I have to get my fireball down now and just get the attack moving. So try to plan accordingly. Use your rage spell on your warden walk if you have to. I guarantee you will not fail. If you fail, it'll be a time fail. That is exactly how this army has been for me so far. So yeah, let's just keep moving. Okay, another core hook. Looks like fireball value can be good on the X-bow. I'm thinking. Okay, clan castle up top. How do I hook my king? What is the range on this multi-inferno? Okay, risky hook, very risky hook. But fine, at least I'll get a very fast fireball. Ooh, I was about to deploy my fireball instantly. And looks like there's a few red mines there. Yep. Okay. I'm worried I will not get that multi-inferno down, but I just want a fast funnel. Okay, no, never mind. I get it down. Okay. Jeez, where do I send my... Okay, I think I'll send my throwers into the minion prince area. I don't see another viable option for me. So let's start the throwers out here. Let's start my king down here. I think this is the chance for me to hook my king into the center of the base. I will overgrowth this for the time being. I should have... Nope, I'm not gonna get to hook my king in the center of the base. That's a problem. Yeah, he's already dead. Okay, but at least I can drop a skeleton spell down early. Looks like it might be up to my minion prince to go save the core on this one. Healers are still going strong. I'm fairly certain that, yeah, the furnaces will grab the town hall. Okay, now I'll have some support going into the back end with my minion prince. Looking fine. I will just make my queen invisible. That should help with the royal champion kill. Okay. Oh, that air sweeper is pushing me back. Oh, horrible. But it's okay. I think our furnaces will clutch this up. Yeah, good base. Once again, I feel as you climb, you'll get into people who are baiting fireballs a little bit more often. And you can see there are like some bases where I'm forced to use my minion prince and depend on my furnaces. And over here, I was hoping like, hey, I could get my king hooked into the center. And the reason I didn't deploy anything when I deployed my king was just so that, well, I was hoping that my king would get hooked into the center. But well trapped, the clan castle also stopped my king from going deeper into the core and already forced his ability before he even entered one layer in. So yeah, that hook, I was forced to overgrowth it and use my minion prince. But hey, we got a quick fireball, didn't need too many spells, reuse them later on, and we are happy. Anyways, let's just keep moving. Cool, we're about halfway done with the Legends Day. This is a good base. That Crusher Mortar is waiting for me. Oh man. I'm just trying to wonder. What a sentence I just said. Oh my god. Okay. I think I have a path that makes sense. I will fireball this rage tower and we'll continue south from there. Because everything is... No. These buildings are not reachable. I'll have to wall break into that compartment. But that's okay. Yeah, anyways, I think king and queen can enter up from over here such that my king ability can be used for the second rage tower. So that makes the most sense to me. Let's allow my warden to walk a little bit more so that I can get a better fireball. Like maybe potentially use lesser spells to get my fireball down is what I'm trying to say. Okay, no, there's just going to be a skeleton trap there. I'll just lock him down. 1, 2. I think that's enough. Oh my god, that is literally perfect. We even get the damage on the minion prince. But I still have to let him walk a little bit. What I'll do in the meantime is just start this. There's no use really waiting there. And now I think I can start the expos throwers. Come on. Yay. Okay, perfect. I'm losing my giant, but at least, hey, my king is preserved, so I'm happy. I have to remember to wall break this. And then also funnel the throwers, because those guys just have way too much of a... They have way too much of a large range, so I have to funnel them very, very well in advance. Okay, that royal champion might also be going down soon. Who knows? No, king, don't go there. I will retarget his ability into the core. That should help me. And let's overgrowth the Crusher Mortar with the Town Hall. Okay, I'm going to definitely be requiring some assistance very shortly. Yeah, looks like we couldn't get the entire compartment out. And we also know from past experience that furnaces just cannot handle multi-infernos. So yeah, I think that's good, what we just did. Let's raise up my minion prince. I'm going to depend on him to deal most of the damage now, rather than my throwers. Yeah, and that I just love that freeze thing he does, because the fire mites can just go to work then. And now it's also done in such a way such that most of the damage of the Giga Bomb would have to be handled by my minion prince. So I'll happily take that. I'm just hoping that there's not any pesky traps to kill my minion prince, because once again, I feel like he's going to have to finish the base off. Oh, the sweeper trick. Lucky me. I guess I didn't have to run into it. I don't know why you placed the sweeper there. Were they hoping for somebody to start a Warden Walk on this right side of the base and then fireball this? Yeah, well, a lot more people also using this trick, hoping to bait a fireball. But luckily, we use a completely different version of the army. So, yeah, I want to stay away from the Crusher Mortar. Let's just keep moving on. Tougher base, I have to admit, because that inner core is just, you cannot reach any of it with throwers. But that's a juicy looking fireball on the Crusher Mortar. Maybe not even the Crusher Mortar, like one of these ricochet cannons. Okay. I have no clue in what direction I'm going to be sending my throwers just yet, because the entire core is unreachable. Okay. I think I will send my throwers right after getting a fireball on the right ricochet cannon. It makes the most sense to me, because the only thing that will be remaining that is threatening in this core will be the poison tower and the air sweeper, which is, it doesn't matter. So, let me lock him down right away. 2. Yeah. That's pretty much everything I need. Oh, I even got the multi-inferno. I even tagged out the multi-inferno a little bit. That is really cool. I'm wondering, should I go for the... Okay, no, never mind. I'm not going to go for the minion prince like this. But let's just get started with the throwers. No reason to really wait there. I'm going to have to send my king and queen both into this multi-inferno compartment. I will handle it. And siege barracks way out over here. Okay, I think we are fine. And that wall brick should help us a lot, especially for our queen. There's not much damage in the core for us, so I think that's okay. Let's save a few of our throwers. Nothing too crazy. I'm wondering, I'll overgrowth the... Yeah, I think that's a perfect overgrowth for me right now. Let's freeze the queen. Looking good. I was a little late on the wall break, but it's okay. And now I should be able to super soon use my king's ability to break open the entire core. So that works amazingly fine. All right, cool. Perfect. We'll lose our Frosty now, but it's okay. It's a worthy sacrifice. And now our fire mites come in. There's no more multi-infernos left on the board either. That tornado trap is practically useless, and this base looks like a done deal. Great. We managed to handle the isolated core of the base despite of... I'm just throwing down the minion prince because of the time pressure. We only, otherwise I wouldn't have needed it, but still, we managed to handle that isolated core very, very nicely by easily analyzing that, hey, if I got a fireball on the right ricochet cannon, then there's not really anything left that's threatening me in the core for my thrower. So even if it's unreachable for the longest amount of time, it's gonna do nothing to me. So Great, great, great. We can be a little flexible with our plans. Just a bit of planning in the first 30 seconds. And then after that, it is just destruction on like two separate edges at the same time. Really cool stuff. Let's just move on. I think just one attack. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, this is the last base for today. Man, I want to get a fireball in that core so badly. But how? How do I do it fast? Do I invest a rage? What do I do? The storage is also waiting for me out here. There's no way I can do this quickly. Hmm. There might be a way to do it quickly. Yeah, okay. I'll just focus on the fact that I might need only one. Oh, wow, he's taking a lot of damage. No, okay, he's fine. You're okay, you're okay. You're okay, Warden. But it looks like I might need a rage spell. And what I'll do is, after the Warden kind of takes the targeting of this Tesla, or even just straight up snipes it, I will just use a Baby Tiger to help out. So that should help speed things up a little bit while also forming the funnel. Okay, I have to rage. I have to rage. Yeah, that's a good funnel that's being formed. But it's a lot of damage. I think the rage should suffice long enough though. I'll just drop like, okay, that archer was useless. I have to drop my fireball like literally right now. Okay, let's freeze that up. And let's just send our throwers already. I don't want to worry about too much of damage anymore. Think a skeleton spell up front there should be okay. A nice sideways wall breaker. You can see I'm a little low on time. Already 1 minute 40 on the clock. Let's overgrow this out until my heroes can find a way to get closer into the base. I might deploy my minion prince early on this one. And now I can deal with the enemy king as well with like no splash damage on me. This is just so good. No, but I have only like one invis spell to save me now, so I have to be a little careful. One more wall break there. Let's make this invisible. I don't want to lose my warden, potentially. I'll drop my minion prince early, as I was saying earlier, just because I don't want a time failure. This is the very last attack for the day. Let's do that. That should help out on the back end. I'll use my king's ability to pop open the base after the mortar goes down. Nice. Cool. I think we've got this one in the bag. I was worried about time for so long, but I have 40 seconds still left. Okay, well, nice. This is, I guess, an example of a base where you have to use your rage early. But it is what it is, right? We cleared the defenses with that one rage. It was almost like a Jelly Warden walk at that point. As I'm saying, it's just a bit of planning for the first 30 seconds, and it is smooth sailing from there on out. Just kind of keep an eye out on your wall breakers, more or less see if your warden is staying away from your throwers. You don't even have to pay too much attention regarding where he's walking into. The throwers just, I don't know, tank the damage so well on the warden's behalf, and everybody just damages as they keep moving around. So yeah, that was a perfect day from us. We have a pretty good Legends Day. I just got a 1-star defense while that was going on. So it looks like another plus 40-ish, I guess. Yeah, we just had like one fail yesterday. Cool. I think that secures a spot for us in like the 5900s. Nice, nice. All right, so that's about it. If you have any questions or suggestions to make this army better, please do let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'm pretty responsive. So that's about it for me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.